Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Right, going live in is this supposed to be 100%? I'm just curious. Okay. Mic is doing good, doing fine. All right, going live in 3 2 1. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. Let me turn on that live real quick. I don't know why it's off. I think it makes a big difference. Okay, we Gucci, we good here. Let's go. Let's see what the markets have in store for us today. Today's day 27 of this challenge. This is the longest I've been in a challenge. So, you know, we must be doing something right? Because we are disciplined futures traders here. Speed is not the main agenda. Sorry. It's not really the main agenda here, but consistency is, right? And trying to make our strategy the best. We are collecting a lot of data for that reason right here. So this is like 45 entries minus, you know, 1 2 3, so let's say over 30 entries, and we'll still keep going. I need at least 3 months of this data. I think that'll be enough. That'll be enough before I think of changing the strategy or whatever. I think so far we're doing just fine. Some low. This is the highest I lost in this week. That was the second best high, and then that was last week was the best. So let's see. So this week we're down so far $251. All right, let's just go straight to the markets and see what's going on. So we just had news right now at 11:30 a.m. so let the market just calm down, then see if we can get a direction of what is gonna go on. So trying to, you know, see what the 12 p.m. candle will do. So we are on time today. So let's go do some journaling here. So we've taken out the previous month low. I don't know about that. So I do know that we are in between the previous week. Yeah, but those monthly levels for me, they're just too far-fetched. I mean, I could mark that half of that week. Yeah, but we're Gucci here. I could also mark the half of this week here, but yeah, let's go to the daily time frame. Already we can see some sort of resistance. So yesterday I took a short, but it didn't work. That was like a really good shot, which I thought should have worked, but it did not. And then they don't play with these people. The market shot up and then came and took the targets that I was looking for that particular time, right? Because I was looking for these lows right here. So pretty much they were not done. I mean, this was a really, well, I can say manipulation already happened there for us to come and take these lows. So I'm thinking today maybe that's what they will want to do, or they do it whenever they want to, but we do have some nice lows down here. So I was looking for a short right here, that 12 p.m. candle yesterday, but gave me some hopes. It really looked nice, and then just shot back up, and then we can see they just shot up, and then New York AM, you see them now getting back to that zone. Look at that retest and then drop it like it's hot. So It happens, it happens, it happens, it happens. So we are on the daily. Let's do some markups. And so this is today. So I'd like to mark the previous day high, and I think I can get an indicator for this, and I do have it. So I can save some time here. But let me see, is it this guy? Could be this guy. Previous day high and low. So now if I go to a smaller time frame, I should be able to see those things marked up for us. But you know what, let's just, okay, we can still stay manual right now. Okay, 13 minutes, more than enough time to do our markups here. I just want to be ready before mama, wrong time. That's my young girl. Previous day low. And then let's do the high. This is one of our favorite rooms, but that is working right now. And mama is sleeping on the job. The previous day EQ of that range. So now what I want to do is mark also the half of the range of this previous day here, of the day before yesterday, because if we're going short and we take that low, I'm kind of trying to see where else we will. Okay, so the half is just right there, so I don't really need it. Don't need that level. Could be a nice place to take shots though. 25 points. Okay, I'm not gonna mark that level. So let's go down to the high probability this thing will keep going down. And if we've already missed that move, so be it. For the previous day low is also the previous day low, so we Gucci. Where else would we be going to in terms of this thing? Now the wicks also, even if they are not there directly, like for example, see how this one is behind the green candle, those wicks, the half of it could still be used, but I am not seeing no big deal here. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. Look at those lows, they look so nice, bro. Those lows look so good. They look like chicken. Look at that low. I'm gonna mark it as sell side. Pull that to 12 p. Yeah, I'll adjust as we go. Sell side liquidity. Where is that SSL, bro? Right there. And then look at what we have here. Just a small little bitty of a gap right there. And I think I'm just gonna, okay, it looks good like this. Or I could just do the found out on the 1 hour, so let's just do that. Or I could just do like that sell side, that's it. And I think by the time we get into these levels, I should have, you know, and this right here could also be a resistance too. So just below that previous 1 hour, what am I looking for? Gray, then do 1 hour. So when we get to this point, if I'm gonna be in a trade, we need to be a break even. It's a must. It's a must to be to break even. We would never quite touch it, and unless with this 6 p.m. candle the day before yesterday, and that candle is dropping like it's hot. What am I seeing here? Nothing. So in this case, we had this last down candle here before price shot up. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Wow, I'm gonna put this to this. That's okay, you can stay there. That was used so nicely. See that last down candle before the descend to the upside, ascend to the upside. Then we came and closed. Look at that touch at 6:30 a.m. and then the 7 to 7:30 p.m. candle, a.m. candle just shoots it down. Left a nice fair value gap. Does use the support right there. And we could mark it too, just for why not? And it's been used as support as we speak. I need that to be in blue. Oh, we are hitting these targets. Oh, okay, it's all good. Wow. So what will be the, okay, let me see if we can refine. It's the same 30, 15. Okay, so I could use this one right here right now if we do retrace, because I can see a little bit of an internal range liquidity being swept right there. Just BSL, what is it? And then I could just say this was a breakout structure. But what kind of breakout structure is this? We are going low, or rather confirm over the low was taken. So at the closure of this candle in 6 minutes, which is going to be at 12, that zone is going to be confirmed. So if I see something like this, and then, you know, on the 1 minute I get my entry to go lower, then that'll be nice. But this guy is just want to get to those points real quick. I like to be in a trade before we get to those high time frame levels. Once we get to them, then I feel like my what is it called, probability of the trades just reduced. So just looking at this, we have no trade. I could also argue this right here is also could be a zone as well. Why not? That low right there. We just do find it on the 15. Let me see if it's still there on the 30. No, it's different. And this here maybe because of that 11:30 momentum news or whatever, because we do have some goodness down here. Let me see on the daily. Where were they? No, an hour. Not really likely to get here, bro. I don't know. We'll see. What would this be for daily, weekly, current week low? And it's an old daily low right there. Can mark it as that. I wanted to mark the half of this daily candle here, so why did I not? We kind of got to it right now. I'm gonna just do it. That was for fun. Why not? Let's see what price is doing around that area, and I hope it's not gonna cause paralysis. Previous day EQ, so it's gonna be an all day. Yes, something from the past, and I think we're good on the levels. And we can adjust as we go. So If we close below this zone and use it and again an entry, even though I feel like we've got to these high time frame levels, I'm still gonna take that trade just to see if we can get to that old daily low right there, which is sell side in itself, right? It is sell side. I know a lot of sales. Maybe people put stop losses here. That why in this move, I'm thinking so. I don't know. All right, I think we're good. So let's just go to the. This is not yet confirmed, so it's gonna be right there. Let's go to the 1 minute and see what we have missed here. What's already gone? Oh boy, look at that. Boom. That right there is my A plus setup. Not so good though. Then we can adjust to that right there. At the close of that candle was the entry, but we are waiting for the 12 p.m. 1:2 will be right here, and that's the 11 a.m. candle, because I put this on the 1 hour candle. We could even watch the daily if we want. We just put the daily candle right there, and just bearish. I like that. I like to take the my trades when, you know, then I mean, now I want to go short and the daily is short like this. I like it, but I usually like it where it still hasn't reached the high time frame levels. In this case, like that previous day low that we are just about to hit. So let's watch the 1 hour. And with Gucci. Who's the owner of this indicator? 2 degrees, I think. 2 degrees. How can you tell? I know it's his indicator. High time, yeah, 2 degrees. And I found it through FX4 living. FX4 living. So that didn't happen. That didn't happen. All right, so 1 more minute to that 12 p.m. candle. I have no idea what to. We are hitting those downside objectives. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, it feels good like that. Let me just have both of them. All right, it's the 12 p.m. open right there. I know for sure they're gonna take that previous day low. That's just given. Well, I don't know, but high probability. And then look at these lows here. This right here, which is at that previous day low. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What was I waiting for? Okay, So this zone right here, this is on the 15-minute. Is it also on the 30-minute? Yeah, that is confirmed. If for some reason we can retrace back up to here, man, I would love that. And then we get a short. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice, but let's see if we can get that, bro. Just retrace back here, and then we get a shot to come and dive into these levels. Can we get that? We don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pull this to the left here. The favor gap. Okay, my resources have been so see a retracement back to this zone here, and then if we get a shot, I'm gonna take it, and if we get smoked, I think that will be a good smoke. It will be a worth it loss if we do take a loss. So go 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 go. I need you to leave me 2 swing lows, at least 2, so I can draw the trend line. So we're looking at how many points? 60 points. So they never took out that previous day low. Let me just make sure that, yep, we just left it open, untouched, just like many points, 2.5. This is a swing low enough for me. Low, lower, low, higher, low, low. No, it's not. So I'm still gonna take this trade even if there's not gonna be swing low here. Or safest place to take the trade will be if we come back to that 1 hour open price right there, that line. Make it bigger. Nah, it looks like something else. That's okay. $60 points, bro. Okay, let me just get ready to rumble here. We can always buy above the open or below. Create limit order. I need you to be dog to the right, bro. Change that to market. And we don't need this no more, do we? No, we do not. risking $200 and below. All right, so we touched that zone. So when these EMAs line up again, I'm in. Now hopefully we don't start going sideways. And I do like getting into a trade after 12:15. So if these EMAs line up, I'm going in. And my stop loss will, my TP will be whatever 1:2 is gonna be at. Well, maybe I might close one contract. I don't think I have the pleasure for those games though. All right, let's see how this goes. Should I wait for that trend line to form though? This could be fear of missing out, but it is not. I hope that closes above so we can have that swing in this swing, and that's what I'm gonna draw my trend line with. Just go the other way, sir. Let me get that trend line. Oh. Excuse me. Yep. Just stay above, so we can have that nice trend line right there. Because at least I got one swing low here and another one here. Not yet confirmed in 2019. Wait a minute. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now only one more thing is left. Is that slow EMA to, well, what is it? The orange EMA to cross the blue EMA, and we are in. And at that point, I have done everything I can do in my power. This could be what I would grade as an A+ setup in my book. Touched my zone. We retrace to that 50, which is the purple EMA. A swing low right there is formed. So now only one thing is left, is all the EMAs to line up to be like how they look here, and that will be the orange EMA to cross the blue EMA. And I've set myself in the best position when it comes to this strategy, to me. So if I get smoked, I'm like, it's not my fault, that is price. All right, I'm ready to hit that. Let me see if we can do $230. That's a little bit too much. So let's just do okay, if that's gonna be, if we close above, I'm just going to adjust this trend line to right there, but for now that's what we got. Okay, let's see how this closes. We might be hitting that sell button. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. EMAs have not crossed, and they have crossed. I'm in that trade. Let's see, hopefully it works, man. I have set myself in the best position I could, so let's just wait for results. So my stop loss just above the 100. So let's see where 1:2 is gonna be at. Right there. and that is where I put my stop loss, my TP, and I'm out. So what is this line? Some sort of sell side. This is a 1 hour favor, 1 hour point of resistance here. So once we take the sell side, I have to break even if we do get there, which I think we should. But who knows what price wants to do. So the open price for this 1 hour is way down here. So you can always sell at or above if you're bearish. So if we keep going down, then we got a really good deal right there. Otherwise, if I was deep in profits, once we close below that open line, I would look to add a little bit. But right now we are in a tight equity, whatever. What do you call it? Equity management. Ugh, whatever. So our drawdown so far is let me see. We only have 1761, 1760. So, and we're risking 200, bruh. Yeah. Anyway, because we know you don't really have the 50,000. That's not true, bro. You only have what they allow you to lose, which is 2,000. And so far we have 1761. So if we lose this, we're looking at a drawdown of 1,500. Okay. $24,551 is the actual entry price. So let's see. Okay. Bro, I'm even feeling cold now. I am cold. I don't want to say I'll be right back. You know what? I'll be right back. I will be right back. Right, Burk. That was a perfect entry, bro. If we can stay below that fair value gap right there, I would love that. I would love that. Do not close above it, please. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Forgot to take socks. Okay, we'll be fine. Now we are about to take that previous day low, bro. What you think? I'm hoping it's just gonna be like a forceful candle to the downside. So I'll try to leave that side. I don't want to touch it. So let me make it bigger. Then let me mess around with this side. That sell side right there. Okay. A few more in here. Wow, now it's also the 30-minute. About 15 minutes. No. $1.4. All right, the 1 hour candle is flipping. That's not yet. I need it to flip. Okay. Yep. That's looking good, but we're about to take out that previous day low. We just touched it. 1220. If only you can just know which fair value gaps just work and which ones don't. I feel like things will be so good, honestly. Because see this fair value gap right here. See how just candle just go in and immediately it's leaving. So that could be your entry and your stop loss just above this candle or that swing high right there. At that low, you're taking partials and just leave a runner. Maybe one day. Okay, we just took out the previous day low. I'm not yet ready to break even. I'll break even once we take out this sell side here. $164 profit floating. One hour candle just flipped. It's now bearish. We're now back in sync with the daily. It has really traveled though. So maybe with the FOMC news we still have some momentum to keep going down further. If not, well, let's stay positive here. But so far, so good. This right here is a bullish breaker. So, yep, that's why we need to be at break even. Once we touch it, I do think that we should be able to at least get to half of it. Which is way past my 1:2. Excuse me. $200. Now we are above $1,000 profit, but I need to be I need to stop being what is that? I need to stop worrying about whatever. We'll just stick to the process now. The sell side, we are breaking even, bro. I would not like to see a retracement. $200. That's what I work for 8 hours. That was just no, but can't really count it like that. All the time it took to get these skills. Yeah, no. But if I had to just say 12:11 to 12:24 in the box. But you could lose that too in few minutes as well, so few more points to break even. How many points have we done so far? 50 points. The most is 58. So 20 more points to break even. I feel like by the end of the day, this is gonna be way down here. Should I take one contract here and then leave a runner? But then if it starts retracing, just get out. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Can I confirm? No, you cannot. So you have to close a buy limit and then do your own buy limit. And then we can have another one way down here. Yep. So once we take that one buy limit, I will trace I will trail it, maybe the blue EMA right there. And how much am I risking? Because now I could be playing with, I could be playing 197. Okay, we're close to 200. The stop loss. Because we could see this thing just keep flying to the downside. But yeah, we can play those games. Why not? The thing is though, once we get here, I'd like to see a bearish candle and another bearish. Any bullishness, I'll close. I will close. $200 so far. Floating profit. Move stop to break even. Too early. It's too early. Yeah, I don't know. I feel I'm too bearish today. And then I've been stopped out before on because of moving my stop too early. So I'm okay. I'm already submitted to that $200 loss, so it's okay. I just stick to what I had planned. I'll move my stop loss at that SSL is when I'll break even. Yep. Yeah, that's just how I see it. If I had my stop like somewhere here, yeah, then I'd have to break even, right? But my stop is like way up here, so I'm good. If it takes me out, it takes me out. I just can't stand if it comes, hits my stop loss because I moved in too early and then it goes down and hits my TP. That has happened to me 2 times now, and I can't stand that. Now, takes me out. Let it take me out. Are you on the same trade? And love to see you winning today. Thank you. I would like to see that too. $12.30. Oh, nice. I didn't want to trade earlier because of the FOMC news. And looking at how I have these huge stop losses and demanding a little bit too much because I'm just trading with what the EM is kind of aligned. I was like, yeah, I might just have to wait for the after news. So yeah, didn't come early today. Which if I did, I think right here was a nice entry. Right there. And I could have been out right now. But who knows? Who knows what price will do. Okay, we are taking some time here. Oh, look at that. Well, we're going back, bro. Dude, wrong direction. 5 minutes. Well, sometimes I look at the 5 minute as well. I'd like us to stay below that 5 minute fair value gap right there. And I would not like to see this 1 hour flip back to green. If that happens, then yeah, that could be dangerous. What do you trade? You trade ICT or what's your style? What's your strategy like? All right. What's your win rate like? I am tempted with that ORB stuff, man. ORB, ORB. It is so tempting. Okay, 1 hour. Decided to stay strong a little bit. I'd like that to stay open. Do not touch it. Okay. I would really love to break even, honestly, but I'm just too bearish. So I'm like, okay, if I lose, that's okay, but man, I'd hate if this thing will just come, touch my stop loss, and then, you know, I just feel like we might get to these levels right here, even if we retrace a little bit. I could be wrong, because looking at the daily, it's really travel, but for the sake of these things here and what I'm seeing structure doing right now, I think I'm good. The other thing though is I could just close one contract right now and maybe let that offset if the stop loss is gonna be hit, but I feel like that will mess with my with the odds of this strategy, because I'm kind of like 1:2 and letting the wins cater for the losses, even though the losses might be more. So let's just submit for now. It's taking a while though. It's taking a while though. This is the 12:30. Let's see. So open. Hi. Okay, let's switch this to the 30-minute candle. Yep. So open high, hoping for a low right here, and a close after we hit the TPs. So I like that structure so far. I wonder if we can have two. 12:3. Where is it? One hour. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. So this is the 30-minute candle and this is the 1 hour. Yeah. Looking good so far. 237, bro. Oof. Well, that is a little bit of, maybe a little bit more than 1:1. For some reason, if we reach that sell side and I break even and then it comes and takes me out, I'll be fine with that. I don't know, psychology sometimes is just nice trade. Yeah, I think it's a nice trade too. And I think I should be okay with breaking even. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know what? Let me just take a partial right there. I'll be fine. I will survive. And let the Rana just do its thing. Yeah, I'll take a partial right there. And then break even. Let's go. The sell side. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So that's gonna be at 1:4, which is okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. So just took a partial, so let's break even. And some fees right there. And then I wonder how much I made. I can find out. I have no way of telling. So now we good. I made a little bit of whatever was 1.4. I don't know how to calculate that. So now I am in a break-even trade, no risk, took a partial. So can I wait for the end of the day now just to see? Because I think we might just keep going down and down. Now, this is an area where I think we might see a lot of resistance. But because of the news, I think we can just... Oh, yeah, that was a good trade. How many points are those? 72 points. If only I could know that when I enter, this is one of those trades that just don't, have no drawdown, and you are simply a magician and just know, let me have my TP like somewhere there. We're looking at 1:2. Anyway, maybe someday. Maybe someday. So 1:2 is gonna be right about here. But let's see. You know what? I think I'll be okay if it just gets to right there. Half of this zone. That should be fine. I'll just close everything. Look at the 1 hour. Move this to the side here. We have a high. There's no swing high anyway. Maybe on the 30 minutes. You can see it. We have a high, low, and a high, whatever. And we just touched this zone right now. So we could see price going to the other side, but who knows? So that balance is at an equity high so far. Mm-hmm. All right, well, 1:2 is just about to get hit, and I think they will touch it or not. I don't know. This is the 1 hour high time frame level where I think price can do its thing. I used to love trading after that FOMC 11:30 because I'd noticed that price would just stay on one side, and it kind of happened a couple of times, and then I got too comfortable. Then I started taking losses because price stopped doing stop being one-sided after those 11:30. Like you just act normal. So I feel like price sometimes will get you comfortable and then start mixing you, and it comes back to take what it gave you. So yeah, 1:2 just got heat, boy. No. So that'll be me taking my full. Not yet. I think I'll just mark it. So if I was to close right now, the profits will be 311, which is not bad. And if it comes back and hits my whatever, we'll close with 140, which is a win, is still a win. Anyway, I am break even. That's okay. We're good. So 1250 is just about to get here. I hope it's one of those that just fly down. Yeah. Or we could just see a reversal to the other side. I have a good feeling it's gonna be one of those days that it just follows up the trend. Because this right here is a so-called, in my opinion, is a strong resistance, right? And I don't think 1250 respects any of that stuff, so it tends to do. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying what I want to see. I'm just saying what I want to see. In 1 minute, we get that 1250 candle. I hope we just see this thing fly down and take me out at that point. So in 15, 10, 9, I think I'm hanging 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever. 1250, there we go. Wrong. Okay, that's good. It's going up fast. At 1250 open right there. Open high. That's good so far. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here first. One standard deviation. $1.5, and then this will be the terminus if we do get there. Ideally, we should be out at that point, like right where price is at. I think I'm gonna close this trade, and if it wants to keep going down, that's okay. Just, you know, and this should be one, my guy. Hey, I have a feeling that once I get out, this thing will drop like it's hot. It will drop, but I am at an equity high, so I should be fine. 51,100. The most we got was 50,800. So what do we do here? Once I close this thing, the market is price is gonna go down. Okay, let's do this thing. Let me just trail deeply right above the high. If we close above the high, then I'm out. My stop loss is just right there. It's just above the high. So it is being trailed so deeply. So just in case, you know, it wants to keep going down. And I think we're good here. Oh no, this needs to be one, my guy. Otherwise it's gonna be in a buy. It doesn't want to change. That's so weird. What I can do is just have my own. So we'll just do a buy, stop. Bam, bam, bam. Buy, stop. There we go. Then we can get rid of this one. Boy, we are salt. We are done for the day. One is to two. Trading below that 1250 price as well. Towards the end of the day. Okay, we can get rid of these indicators now. Boom. No, we can leave the 1 hour. That's okay. Boom, that's my official 1:2 just hit right now. Still trying to see if we can squeeze in a little bit more. But we are doing it smartly. We have taken a partial. The stop loss is, I'm trailing. It's kind of way deep in profits. So we have nothing to lose. So this is kind of nice grid. Managed grid. This is not really great, bro. I don't think that's great. Yep, it's not gonna go down any farther, is it? What is that? Again, with FundedNext, we only have up to 110, and then they'll close the trade for you. Oh, come on. They'll just shut down any running trades. So my TP, final TP is just at that half of this range. And honestly, I could also do quads, whatever. I'll divide this into 4 and take TP at the quarter as well. Half of the half. Oh, cause man, I just want to get out. This thing seems to want to keep going down. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. $2.34. We're just about to get to 1200. No, not really. 140 plus 220, that would be 360. We are still dropping. FOMC momentum, I think so. So what I'm thinking is Asia is gonna do the same thing. It's still gonna keep going down and into London and probably now reverse in New York. Maybe even New York PM tomorrow is when we're gonna see a reversal. My buy limit is about to get hit, and then I'm out of this trade, and I think this still might want to go down. You know what, guys? I'm out. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. And I just closed right there. 51, 197. I should have waited a little bit to get to 200. Okay, are we good here? All right, let's see how much we made total. That was a good trade. $386. Yep, amazing. I think that was a good trade. How much was I risking? How much was this trade? Let me see. Create limit order. And we had 2 contracts in there, 198. So looking at 380. If we waited for the 1:2. But then I closed with 386. So pretty much same thing, huh? If I just took full TP at 1:2. It's all good. All right, we are okay. Our distance to daily drawdown is, wow, look at that reversal, boy. As if I knew to get out at this candle. Ooh, I got powers, boy. So my daily drawdown is back to, well, just $4 short. So we're good. Okay, we are still climbing. We still have a few more. The goal is 3,000, so we are heading there, and good. So I'm gonna close the stream here. That was a good trading day, honestly. Let me see where we closed. 24 to 28. TP 24. 28.25 was the final terminal. So we're looking at 2.48, but we took a partial too. So it's all good. Anyway, I'm done here. Thank you so much for those who joined. Man, how do I pronounce IITOQQLE? Okay, I'll just say 7411. 7411. Thank you so much for your insight. Well, thank you so much for the comments and joining us here, and having the time to even comment. I really do appreciate that. Looking forward to your ORB setup. I'm also looking so much into that ORB stuff, man. I traded it a little bit, but I got discouraged because I don't know why. I just can't get myself to just see a breakout, and I mean, I can just practice a little bit. So that's 645 high and the 630 low. Let me just see real quick. That's why I see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Wow, 645 just from 630. So yeah, that would be a nice breakout right there. ORB. So once we close below, I think you take the sell, and then it looks decent. Well, I think I'd already submitted to what I'm doing right now, and I don't want to keep changing strategies again, but could see how I could combine the two as well. Anyway, we Gucci. We'll see how we can add that ORB stuff to what we're doing, and maybe we could make some magic here and be a little bit more consistent. Anyway, I'm out, and I'll see you again in the morning. If I won't make it at 6:30, then 6:45 or 6:50. If not, then I'll be here for the afternoon session to try and trade the progression of this 12 p.m. candle, which is fun. So today this one opened where 12 p.m. was this one. So that was the open, that was the high, and then we took part in that expansion lower, and the close is somewhere here. Was that 12 p.m. 1 p.m. The close is right there. Beautiful, bro. So that's kind of the logic. Well, not really the logic, but kind of what I use today. Gonna predict that probably this is what the 1 hour candle will close like, and then if you have a bias, whatever, you want to buy above the open price or at the open price, and then just hopefully let it stay below. Does it work every day? No. Yesterday it worked so well, we went down a little bit and then it came up and smoked us. So wow, look at that, guys. That was my final target and it just got hit. Yo, I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The closing scripture right there is to the only God our Savior, through Jesus Christ our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time and now and forevermore. Amen. That was Kevin Bundy, trader Mawera, whatever, with Mawera Capital, and I'm out, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm out again. I'm out. Peace.